What's going on, legends? Today I've got another meal prep video for you guys, and it's going to be a simple, quick fajita chicken. This is all you're going to need, but let's get into it, guys. Okay guys, so first thing you're going to need for this is a crock pot. So I've got a big Hamilton here. I'll post that in the link below, but this is definitely one of the cheapest things you can get for meal preps. Hands down. So the first thing I'm going to use is 1 can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. That's 14.5 ounces or 411 grams. Just make sure it's all out. And then we're going to use 16 ounces of salsa, whatever kind you want. It's not going to be the whole jar, but it'll be close. The next thing we're going to use, guys, is I'm using this bottled concentrate lime juice, but you need 2 teaspoons. Feel free to use the real deal if you have it. We just didn't have any, so 2 teaspoons. Perfect. And then, right after that, we use 1 can of black beans. At my store, they just didn't have any reduced sodium for some reason. But you can use reduced sodium. I recommend it if you could find it. But I just had regular black beans, and that's what I'm using, guys. You can use kidney beans also if you want. Next, guys, we're going to put a packet of fajita seasoning. This is roughly 1.12 ounces. So I'm using McCormick. You want to use just the one that has the least sodium in it. Try to keep the sodium intake as low as possible. You can use the whole entire pack. Right, so now we'll get to the fresh produce, guys. This is a whole red bell pepper and a whole green bell pepper. These are about medium size. So just to get some good macronutrients, or micronutrients rather, into that. This is a medium onion. This is a brown one. You're going to use a whole medium one. We're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Okay guys, so the last thing you guys are going to need for this is some chicken, obviously. Chicken fajitas. So what I did here is these are frozen, part frozen, and I just cut them in half, trimmed them up real quick, and weighed them out. So it calls for 48 ounces, so 3 pounds, but I've got about 55 ounces here, so shouldn't be too crazy over. Then you're just going to add it into there, and that's it, guys. After you toss in all your chicken, vegetables, the beans, and all that stuff, you just want to give it a good mix. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give it the lid. Now it's lidded up. Close it. Then you kind of turn your crock pot on. I'm going to do low for 6 to 8 hours, but if you want to do high, then it's going to take you 3 to 4 hours. And that's it, guys. That's pretty much it. As you can tell, super simple, super healthy. I'll show you guys what it looks like at the end, and then I'll give you guys a little taste sample. Okay, so we have 1 hour left of cook time, and if you wanted to shred it, this is an optional thing. It smells awesome. So, like I said, there's an hour left, and this would be your optimal time to start shredding it up. Just so it absorbs all the flavor. Plus, it's easier to eat, I think. I feel like, in my experience with meal prepping chicken, especially, the smaller the pieces are, the easier it is for me to eat it, personally. So, I'm just going to shred this up, guys, but I just want to let you know that there is that option, that you don't have to leave it in big half breast. You can, if you want to, and it might be easier for you, but I like to shred it, and it is an option, so. Alright guys, so this is 8 hours later. It's been sitting all day. Now it's ready to pass out to the containers. If you're like me, I'm going to make about 5 servings with this, maybe 6, depending on how much I end up giving my wife and how big the container can handle. But all in all, it should make about 5 to 6 servings. I hope you guys liked the recipe. Hope you guys learned some stuff. You know, I learned some stuff doing it. I've never made this recipe before, but it smells awesome. I did taste it, so it tastes awesome, guys, as well. But if you didn't hit the like button, please do that now. Subscribe if you haven't already. I've got a lot of entertaining stuff coming up, a lot of informational stuff. But like always, guys, this has been a King's Legacy production. Have a good day.